Today we're going to talk about Ethereum, cryptocurrency that is quite famous, as quite similar to Bitcoin. It's quite easy to trade this kind of stocks, cryptos. So just like trading the stock market or futures market, all you have to do is just grab a moving average, depend on the kind of what long term, whether you're trading long term or short term. This is the weekly chart. So first thing, we have to zoom out and see what is the bigger picture of how the crypto is performing. You can see that every time there's a good move upwards. Okay, we remove this thing first. Okay, arrow. So you can see here, every time it goes up, serious upward move, there's a long pullbacks. So we know that every time there's a very big long move, there will be a strong pullback. Except this one, this is somehow surprisingly. Okay, this is a strong go up and then a stronger pullbacks. A lesser one and then stronger pullbacks. So this tells us something else. When there is a strong pullback, there is some kind of a rebound here. As you can see here, there is some kind of rebound. Oh, I think we use something else. Orange? Orange, no. Okay, we use the green color. So every time there's a strong downward trend like this kind, strong downward trend, momentum slows down, and then there is some kind of rebound here. That is from around 2,400 level plus minus to about 3,000 plus. So this is about 500 or 600 point move upwards. So if you are going to trade this kind of pullbacks, this is quite a good move. 500 points, $500 from this crypto. So let's say we try to do this kind of scenario, play this kind of setup. There's a strong pullback. When the momentum slows down, you expect there's some kind of move upwards. So you set your stop loss somewhere here, and then you buy in somewhere around here, which is 800 plus. Well, it dropped onto $800. Should have bought here. So it goes all the way up here and bounce all the way to about $2,000. So it's quite a few 100% gain here. 200, 300% gain. So this kind of move. So okay, so we're gonna wait for a very long downtrend move. This kind of big downtrend move. This is a smaller one, so we are not going to enter this one. All this smaller one we'll ignore. And this one, okay. So this is a very big long one. Momentum slows down. We buy somewhere here. We'll set the stop loss below this moving average. So we'll enter somewhere around here, most probably. And then the move spikes up from this area should be 2,000. Let's say just for fun, $2,400 we entered Ethereum, and then it spikes all the way up to about 4,002. So it's like 100% gain here. Here to here is about 100% gain. Then when the momentum slows down, we'll take profit somewhere here, about I think 80% gain. If we didn't take the top, most likely we won't be able to catch the top. So, and then the very, very long downtrend from this is late December, late 2024, all the way down to now. As you can see, okay, this looks better. A very long downtrend, momentum slows. So what do you expect will happen here? If you are to enter here, maybe somewhere around here, and then set your stop loss somewhere here, 1,002 maybe, then wait for it to go up. How much, we're not going to, we won't know how much actually, just depend on how follow the trend, because our primary strategy is follow the trend. So our setup is there's a strong downward trend, momentum slows down, we enter, set a stop loss somewhere. Depending on your risk ratio, how much you're willing to risk versus how much you expect to gain from it. Even if a rebound from here to here, maybe here based on this previous support and resistance somewhere around here, it will be about $1,000 gain. It's quite good actually. So if you are going down, you plan to enter here and then expect some kind of move upwards to here. It's a very good bet actually. Plus minus, maybe it might continue all the way up. So you might want to trail your stop slowly, just like you slap a smaller moving average, just like this kind, or you can just base it on momentum slowing down. So when you sort of just like this one over here, when the momentum slows down, you enter here and then wait for it to go all the way up. This is weekly chart, so it's going to be quite a long wait. From here is around this September all the way to about when the momentum slows down is around December. So there's a couple of months here. You wait a couple of months and your profit will be coming about 2003, 2002, somewhere plus minus to about 3,000 plus. So your profit will be about 1,000 plus. So it's quite a good bet, in fact, because you are just risking very small amount. Let's see if I can find where is the thing. Okay, long position. So let's say you enter here and then you take profit somewhere around here. We'll just stick in the middle, okay? So maybe your stop loss somewhere here. You are risking somewhere around your stop loss about 10%, but you're risking for this one is about 5 ratio. Risk reward ratio is about 5, so it's quite good because you're risking 1 versus 5. This is a very good expectancy to make profit, about 65% gain. So it's not easy to make 65% in a couple of months from okay, September until should be somewhere around here. Yeah, this one, when the momentum starts slowing down here. So it's September to December. So you're gonna make about 65% in 2 months time, 30% per month, which is quite good. If you are betting a large amount of money, you make 30% out of it, or if you hold for until here, you make 60, more than half, 50% of your money coming from just 2 months of trade. It's quite good actually, if you have a very large position, which is possible. Nothing is not impossible. So this is Ethereum for long-term weekly trend. So let's see if it works out in the daily trend. It's not that good for daily actually. This is more suitable for longer term, which is slow, steady kind of gain. But you can try it on this kind of move, because very big. Normally, there's a very big pullback. Expect to have some kind of bounce back. So like this kind, but this is not a bounce. So this is most likely trigger your stop loss here. Take a small small loss, and then there's another downward spiral here. This is another one, and if you buy here, you have lost money somewhere here, but then somewhere around here, yeah, somewhere here, and then this is another drop, and you'll buy in again here, and then your stop loss somewhere around here, and then it goes up here. So this is about $3,000. Yeah, somewhere around here, 3,000. Just take it for 3,000, and then selling out for about 3,005 or 3,004, somewhere around 3,005. Yeah, about $500 gain here. So it's not bad. It's not bad. Could have been better. So similar thing if you try to use BNF method, as I mentioned in the previous video, when it goes up far beyond the moving average, there is some kind of pullbacks. Could be very serious pullbacks towards the mean. So this is a very good example of it. It's very straight, strong uptrend, and then there's a strong pullback. These kind of strong pullbacks are very notable. So if you're trying to use BNF method, all you have to do is look for a very strong uptrend and then far away from this moving average. Then when the momentum starts slowing, you start building your position, and then a strong pullback downwards, and you'll take your profit somewhere around here. Or if you are going to diamond hands it and just hold all the way down until it reaches the mean, it will take some time because from here is March 2024, and the nearest to the mean is somewhere around here. March to April, about 1 month time. You have to hold it for 1 month, and all this uptrend and downtrend, uptrend and downtrend, this kind of swing around will be quite uncomfortable for me. Normally, I'll just exit here and then find another trade that looks similar to this kind. So I won't be holding it all the way down. Most probably, I'll just exit here when the momentum slows down and just take my profit here, which is quite good actually. When if let's say you shorted this crypto or a stock or whatever about $4,000, let's say you can short Ethereum $4,000, and it goes all the way down here to when the momentum slows down about 3,002. So it's about $800 drop. It's quite a good profit actually. So okay, let's see if we can see something from Bitcoin as well. Let's try the one that I mentioned just now. Okay, it's quite similar. Okay, this is the one. As I mentioned, if you are using BNF style, a very strong uptrend, far beyond, while the moving average is still sort of like lagging behind and has some kind of big gap here. When there is such a big gap, expect some kind of serious pullbacks. So when there's some kind of uptrend all the way up here, and you can notice that the momentum starts slowing down and the red candle starts appearing. So whenever the momentum slows down and the candles, or before the candles appear, you can build your position here and see whether you can actually ride the way down. So you'll most likely set some stop loss, maybe certain points above the previous candlestick wick, and then wait for it down. From here to here is a very big drop. So let's say you enter here. Let's see how much you're going to make a short position here. So your stop loss should be somewhere around here, and then your short position is around same momentum slows down here, around here. How do you set this thing? Okay, so somewhere around here. So yeah, it's around 5 also. See, the risk reward ratio is about 5. It's not bad. You still make a 50% profit, which is quite good. You almost get more than half of your profit from this kind of move, which is about April 2021 all the way to June or July, maybe July, either June or July when you exited. So it's about April, May, June, July, about 3 or 4 months time. Depends on when you exit. So 3 or 4 months time to make 50% gain is quite good, considering the amount of time that we use to spend our money in. Just like this kind of move here, again you see strong, okay, the one that I mentioned just now, when you see a strong pullback, expect some kind of move upwards. So but then we won't be able to ride all the way up here. As you can see, there's some kind of weakness of the uptrend here. So when there's a strong pullback, we'll try to enter here when the momentum slows down, and then set a stop loss somewhere here, some kind of stop loss, and then wait for the pullback from the downtrend, pullback upwards. And then when the momentum stops here, we most likely exit it here instead of riding it all the way here. Because to be realistic, you will most likely be scared out from this position, and if you won't be re-entering here because you would think that the stock have moved quite some time, and you won't be the fear of missing out will be there. You'll be torn apart by your emotions doing this kind of trade. So it's better to just exit this one, just forget about this one and find another stocks that have similar patterns. So you're just like doing some kind of a repetition trade. But then it won't always work, okay? It won't always work. As you can see here, the momentum goes down, the price goes down, the momentum slows down here. See, there's a lot of consolidation here. The move upward is just very pathetic, very small move upward until here, and then the uptrend is sort of like peters out and then drops again. If you are trying to enter this kind of trade, you most likely lose money. So when you try to enter again here, the bounce is also very weak and the momentum slows. You're going to cut your loss somewhere here. As you can see, cut your loss here when the momentum slows down. It's better to take a small loss than holding it. If you try to hold it here at your position and you drop from here to here, you're going to be very painful. You'll be having sleepless nights. Okay. Oh, this is a very nice one. Bitcoin is having a very nice move upwards actually. As you can see here, very strong downward pullback, and then it's pointing upwards again. So if you traded Bitcoin according to what I mentioned in my several previous videos, you should have your entry somewhere here when the momentum slows down. Set your stop loss somewhere here below the lowest week, and then expect the price is moving upward for now. It should retest we expect it to retest the highs here. So from here to here, it will be about now it's already at 96,000. So this is a very lagging chart, but then you don't really have to enter exact moment to make profit. You will have entered somewhere here before the move even began. So when the momentum slows down, that is where you enter, not when the move is on its way. When the move is on its way, it's already here. As you can see, there's this line. The actual price is here. This is a very lagging chart. So if you're trying to price your entry here when the blue candle starts begin, you would have entered somewhere maybe around here or even here, which is you gave up quite a lot of your profit. So instead of entering like this, we'll try to enter when the momentum is going downwards and slows down. So the price should be somewhere around here or here. So when you enter here and wait for it to go back up, you're going to make a lot of money, even though you entered late. And this is a lagging chart. Most importantly is look at how the momentum reacts when the price is starting to change. Okay, this is a Bitcoin. So how long have I been recording? I'm not sure. So let's see again. Okay, this is a gold. Gold on the weekly, as you can see, very strong move upwards, some kind of pullback. So this is a very strong, very strong upwards. Some kind of pullback is expected. But how deep? how far. It's quite far away from this moving average, as you can see. So if you're trying to trade BNF style, this move upwards here is quite far from here, from this area. So do you think it will sort of like have some kind of pullback, maybe quite deep, somewhere around here, previous support, maybe, then after some time it will continue upwards? This might happen. This we can only guess where it might go or how it might react, but then they always teach you what the real thing is happening. So this may not happen at all. It can just one day be going down, always all the way down here. So we are not sure how it will react. We can only guess this support might hold, and then it might go all the way down here and then another rebound upwards. It might happen this way also. So yeah, so all you have to do is do a lot of scenarios how it might react in the future, and then just pick the best one that you think it might happen. So as usual, keep your stop loss here if you entered here. So and then right all the way up here, you make a lot of money. So this is prime for some kind of pullback soon. When it will happen, we won't know, because for now the momentum is still strong. As you can see, all the candles are getting bigger, the wicks are getting longer. So every time there's a long wick, we expect some kind of move upwards until here, and then a pullback. The momentum slows down, maybe it will go up here, and then momentum slows down, then it will come down. This might happen. So gold for now is still on uptrend. Let's look at the daily. Daily shows that it is during the strong upward move on the weekly chart, the daily has a lot of pullbacks where you can use it for entry if you are playing this kind of stocks, or in this case gold futures. So like this kind, you look at the weekly chart, if the price is going upwards, right? So okay, the moving average on daily chart is pointing upwards also. That's a good thing. Prices is above the moving average. It shows that there is a momentum heading northwards. So whenever there is a pullback like this kind, every time there's a pullback and you notice the momentum, the candles are getting smaller and smaller, you can buy and enter here, set your stop loss somewhere down, and then wait for it to go up. So all you have to do is wait for it to go up. Maybe you set your you follow the momentum rule, just exit the next and the week momentum slows down, and then wait for a pullback, a stronger pullback, this kind. So I usually don't enter this kind of small pullbacks because it can be a very good trap like this kind. I don't really enter this kind of pullbacks. I'll prefer something like this, stronger pullbacks like this kind. So this kind of pullbacks, momentum slows down by this, as you can see, this small candle. This is where you enter, and then set your stop loss somewhere here. So your risk for this position is somewhere in this area. Your stop loss is somewhere below this candle, okay, somewhere around here. And then set your target the next when the momentum slows down here. As you can see, the momentum slows down is here. So from here to here, you make about your stop loss is 2%, you're risking 2%. Your risk reward ratio is about 4, about 4. So it's about 11% of expected move upwards, which is quite good actually, 11%. Because this is a daily chart, so it should be around let's see how far. This is April all the way to Oh yeah, it's just still within the same month. This is 10, April 10, and this is April 24th. So about 14 days, 2 weeks. About 2 weeks time, the momentum goes all the way up here, and then it exited somewhere around here. You exit here, and then the price is coming down again. So what we will do here, because as you can see, previous two or three times the pullback is not that big. Now something has changed. The momentum slows down, prices become increasingly getting bigger. Even the candles are getting bigger. So is this some kind of telltale sign that the momentum is slowing down here? This is a daily chart. So the candlestick in the daily chart is showing a stronger pullback. So it will be reflected here in the weekly chart that the candles are getting smaller, momentum is slowing down, and next about a few weeks or a month, it should have some kind of move downwards. How big it is, we won't know. It's a secret. But then we are trend followers, so we will follow the trend and try to maximize our profit based on what the market is telling us. We can estimate or guesstimate where it will go, but doesn't mean that the market will follow what you want it to go. It will most likely pop up some weird uh, movement after you estimated it. So don't put too much hope on how you expect them to move. This is the market, the brain of a billion or few billion minds in playing this market. So it will change eventually based on what human thinks. We can only react to it. So yeah, this price downwards, this gold price downwards, it should have a stronger pullbacks. Maybe next support area is here, so it should be somewhere around here. About still have about $100 drop before it reaches the same area. So yeah, gold should have some kind of pullback soon. Okay, let's try not to make this video too long. Subscribe, share out my video, and also check out my older videos about Bitcoin and gold spot, where I mention where to enter and where to exit based on my analysis. And also check out the video about BNF. He's a very good trader and a legendary in Japan. So if you want to learn something from based on what I expect him to be performing, how his method is to be, so just check out his video, my video about him. So you just check it out and see whether you can glean some kind of information out of it. Okay, so I'll just end it here. Thank you.